impress me, Joestar. So perhaps before I kill you, I shall show you my true power. War Machine! Now die!
Hey YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed the trailer I posted yesterday. I thought I'd make this video as an update for those wondering what happened to the series. As many of you know, about a year ago I made a video called JoJo's Sandwich Adventures. Funny enough, it was actually a school project where I had to make a 30-second tutorial video on a simple task, but instead chose to make a 6-minute JoJo parody. My teacher was very confused, but he at least gave me an A. It wasn't even originally meant for YouTube, but I posted it because I liked it so much, and was surprised when a clip of it got on the front page of the JoJo's subreddit. While it was just a goofy video I made in a week, something about the character stood out to me, and I really wanted to make an even bigger story. So over the summer I made another episode. However, having the central focus surrounding a sandwich of power was too difficult to work with, and on top of that, it didn't really do anything new from the first episode, so I gave up. A couple months later, I saw a video made by Hamon Beat that broke down the history of the stand arrows from the JoJo manga. In it, he brought up the point that Dio had possession of 5 arrows, yet only 4 ever showed up in the story. 2 went to Japan, while 2 stayed in Egypt, meaning the 5th arrow was probably a cancelled plot point. This instantly flooded my head with new ideas for the series. I knew I wanted to make a story about the fate of the 5th arrow, so over the next few months, I began learning how to 3D animate so I could make my own stands. Another part of JoJo I thought was interesting was how the arrows were made 10,000 years ago from a meteorite before vanishing, only to be found in Egypt centuries later. The other side of my story is a prequel that occurs during caveman times and tells the story of why the arrows disappeared. However, more of that will be explained later in the video. It's a story I've been working on for about a year now, and follows the story of Joshua, who's buying a farm from a realtor. This realtor warns him that the previous owner was sketchy, and before dying wrote an ominous message in his will.
Under no circumstances can anyone ever be allowed in the southern woods.
Joshua and his family lived on the farm for many months, until one day an explosion went off in the woods, causing Joshua and his brother Brandon to investigate. In those woods, they found a mysterious box holding an ancient arrow and a glass bottle holding a powdery substance. That substance then escaped and leapt into the brother's eye, taking control of him. The chef, who now referred to himself as Yin the Conqueror, demanded Josh to give him the arrow so that he can have the power to rule over the world again. Josh realizes this arrow has the power to unlock superpowers called stands, and with his family, he protects it from Yin, knowing that if they fail, the fate of the world would be at risk. Unbeknownst to him, this parasite first appeared on Earth 10,000 years ago, and it was Josh's ancestors who stopped and locked him away the first time. Was it destiny that he would face the same evil as his ancestors? It was clear he was a descendant of fate. My goal is to try to replicate the visual styles of shows like JoJo, creating colorful and psychedelic visuals that is unlike anything that's come before in a live-action setting. I also have a Discord where I post a lot of updates on the series, so check it out if you're interested. As a thanks for getting to the end of this video, here's a little clip I filmed over winter. It was before I finished the script and was the first time I 3D animated, so don't worry, the real fight will look way better.
You impress me, Joestar. So perhaps before I kill you, I shall show you my true power. War Machine! Now die!
Huh?
I didn't think I'd have to use this.
Ali! First! No! That's impossible!